Ladies and gentlemen, this is Weaponizing Ice Cream in World War II, the Fat Electrician. How does this make sense? What the fuck? I've seen some videos like this. It was like cheese bunker thing. Obviously, when I watched the video, it made sense. Weaponizing ice cream, what there was like some kind of a propaganda. How some sticker on top of the ice cream or something, wrapper or something. Or what they just said, I'm not going to sell you ice cream to whatever country they're fighting off, and that's like a very... What the fuck? Ice cream is a lesser thing, right? It's not some important thing, right? It's not like weaponizing grain or something, like they're going to go hungry. How are you weaponizing ice cream? This is going to be an insane video, a fun one, so let's watch it. I like Fat Electrician and his videos, basically military or anything geopolitical, still military related things, right? Which is really interesting. It's more interesting because some of this, or most of this, are unknown. Like some of the unknown heroes, some of the unknown things were unknown to general public, let's just say. So let's watch this one. Remember people, if you like my reaction, don't forget to subscribe. So, that way you can help this channel by, helping the algorithm, I guess. More people can see it. If you like my reaction, comment down about, anything that you like, didn't like, whatever, or you want me to do some other reaction video, comment down as well. Yeah, let's watch it.
Oh boy, this video is going to be aggressive. Today we're talking about the biggest logistical flex of all time, the sheer amount of ice cream the U.S. military managed to eat in World War II. Buckle up because it's going to get weird. In 1943, the U.S. military managed to eat 135 million pounds of ice cream. I don't know how you guys want to quantify that, like elephant meters or kilo elephants. It's 10,384. Write that down. Moving on. Hey, real quick, this video is brought to you by my favorite sporting goods store, Shields. They've got over 30 retail locations across the U.S. and an even better online store that offers price matching and...
I mean, in World War II, like what, 10 million people died or something combined. So I'm guessing the number of people fought is going to be much higher than that. So is that ice cream like a bigger number? Like, I don't know. I guess it's a good calorie resource because it's sugar. And I'm pretty sure that if there's vanilla in ice cream, that would calm you down. It helps anxiety, and you would need that if bombs are falling around you.
Satisfaction guaranteed or your money back. So if you need anything from camping gear to sporting goods to casual clothes to work clothes, make sure to go check out Shields in person, or I'll have their link in the description down below. Back to the video. Why on earth was the American military eating so much ice cream? Couple of reasons. Reason number one, America, because America's always number one and we can. Buh! You're so dumb. America's not number one and the metric system's better. Buh! Okay, look, first of all, you're ruining my story. Second of all, I have no idea what the metric system's doing for you, but I do know the only reason you're not doing it while speaking German is because of America and fractions, so show some respect. As I was saying, reason number two, it's complicated. You see, it all started on January 7th.
Alright, first of all, metric system is better because, science. Let's ignoring that. America's number one. Well, of course it is, but I don't get this. Like, is your saying America's not number one gonna make it not number one? Like, why deny things, right? America's not. People really need to understand like what makes money and power. I don't know. Money alone isn't anything. Alone isn't shit, right? Like, America can have all the debt it wants, right? And America's the one country that's not gonna get affected by it, right? Because it has monopoly on many things. If you get really big, at that point, money doesn't matter. It's resources, like what your monopolies around the world. USA holds things a lot, right? Very important things, from tech to many other, scientific fields and things like that. Innovation of the future and resources as well, right? Even today, war happens. Who's supplying war weapons and things? America, right? America's very monopoly in oil as well, right? Technology, like I said. The point here is that America is number one, and just being even if it drops to second number in GDP and things, America still will be number one because of their like monopoly, like I said, on many things. But it's still number one at GDP as well. So it's not just number one; it's like really number one. People just say like, oh, let's just see a chart of how much money it is. Let's just see a chart like which other countries are raising and when America is not going to be number one. Just money alone isn't not going to do anything.
17th, 1920, when the 18th Amendment went into effect and America would begin the Noble Experiment, aka Prohibition. Alcohol's banned across all of the US. Because of this, pretty much overnight, all the bars in America turned into ice cream.
Okay, I don't want to pause too much, but they threw out a lot of alcohol. Can't you weaponize alcohol because it's flammable? People do make Molotovs, right? I mean, I don't know, like wasn't that a waste to just throw it away? I guess they just had like enough. I mean, it was a recession, but even military-wise, they kind of didn't need it, I guess. I don't know.
cream parlors rather than go out of business, and ice cream stepped up to fill the social void left by alcohol. If you're not picking up on a punt down, I'm trying to tell you that ice cream is essentially the new booze. And I know what you're thinking, why on earth would the American government ban alcohol? It's the land of the free, the home of the brave, and now you can't even enjoy a beer? That doesn't make any sense. But apparently America had a severe drinking problem back then, so the government had to step up and ban alcohol because they care about our health. Right. And then to prove how much they cared about our health, once people naturally started making their own booze at home using industrial alcohol, they started mandating to all the manufacturers of industrial alcohol that they had to put methyl alcohol inside of it, which is poisonous to people, which as a result led to over 10,000 Americans being poisoned to death during Prohibition by their own government because the government wanted to make them healthy.
I'm from the government and I'm here to help.
But at least there is a silver lining because Prohibition's how we got NASCAR, with a bunch of rednecks hopping up their cars so they could outrun cops.
Mostly basically organized crime, right? From Chicago and shit. They literally beefed up their everyday car just so they can outrun cops on a Dodge Ram. Basically, it's not just NASCAR. They kind of help the rally stage as well. Right, it's a really good story. I don't know where I've read it or watched it, but I'm pretty sure there's like multiple videos that fill my brain with this story. But first of all, this whole banning of things, I don't know if it works or not, right? I genuinely don't. Where I live in India, in my state, Gujarat, there's like ban on alcohol. Is it helping? I don't know. I don't hear any news of the problem, so maybe it is. But overall, like even with the drug wars, we've seen that banning doesn't do anything. At best, that they will find alternate, badly regulated ways that will poison people. Right, so with the banning of alcohol, I still remember Fallout 3 DLC, right? What was that like? You go through a different island and there's just like weird. I don't know. I don't remember actually, but something like going some distance place, right? And there you get that lever action rifle. In that, I still remember like you come at a port and there's like a Ferris wheel and everything, but you go more deep inside and there's like houses where fog and everything, and they're making what was that called, moonshine and shit like that, right? Like he said, like redneck type of people. That just gave me the feeling like how it was, right, in the Prohibition type. Villages type of area, towns type of area, not much advanced like New York and things, basically not just cities, but some village type of areas. People used to do that, right? Rednecks basically, moonshine, sell it, basically. The whole system was weird.
And then naturally they wanted to see if they could outrun each other, and bada bing, bada boom, NASCAR's born. A lot of left turns. Anyways, the point I'm trying to get across to you is the majority of the people that served in World War II grew up in an era where their alcohol was ice cream. Meaning that they're going to do all the ridiculous shit that military members do for alcohol, but they're going to do it for ice cream. I mean, during the Korean War, the Seabees stole a train full of booze, and during World War II in 1942 when the USS Lexington, an aircraft carrier, got sank by 2 torpedoes, while the ship was sinking, the crew decided that it was very important that they raided the mess hall first to take all the ice cream with them. They were literally sitting in life rafts eating ice cream out of their helmets. The crews for B-7...
Okay, I understand about the ice cream, but this is way too much. What were they putting inside the ice cream? Officially or non-officially? We have to see that. I get it. Sugar is like, make feel good thing. Vanilla essence like that is also make you feel good. Chocolate especially. But not at the level of that we equal alcohol or anything like that. So I'm thinking they might be putting something there. I don't know.
17 and B-24 bombers used to take ice cream mix, put it inside of ammo cans, and then stick it inside the ball turrets when they went on a bombing run, because then if they made it back after successfully bombing the enemy, the ball turret got cold enough and there was enough turbulence that it would both chill and churn the ice cream, so then they had fresh ice cream afterwards. There were literally mobile ice cream factories that would follow the front line just behind it and deliver fresh ice cream to the front line every day.
What
and then
the
we get to
fuck
the
is this?
Absolute pinnacle of logistical flexing, the ice cream ships of World War II. Yeah, the Navy had 3 of these things. They could make 500 gallons of ice cream a day. They had enough refrigerated storage to hold 2,000 gallons, and their entire job was to make ice cream and deliver it around the Pacific Theater. Now, to be fair, it's
Hey, slacker, did you just kill a few Germans? Yeah, I just killed 50 of them. Here's a ice cream cone. Yeah. What the fuck is that? Oh my god, this is insane. I'm sorry, the level of, I don't know, imagine this right now, right? Just like all this like, what are they called, jarheads or whatever, like military guys, disciplined, strong, doing 100 push-ups, right? should we go for beer? No, I want vanilla ice cream. I want like, what a Rocky Road ice cream. Yeah, let's go. Let's go to ice cream park. Doesn't, I don't know. I understand it, but it just feels weird when you hear about it. Like, really? Navy SEALs. Oh, let's go ice cream. Should we get beer? No, let's go ice cream. I know the alcohol was banned, but still just feels weird.
Technically not a ship, it was a concrete barge. If you don't know the difference, a barge doesn't move under its own power. It's basically got to be pulled around by tugboats. Also, when I say concrete barge, a lot of people seem to misinterpret it and think that it was a barge that was used for mixing concrete and then they retrofitted it to make ice cream instead. That's not what happened. It's literally made out of concrete. During World War II, pretty much everything was being rationed and the US military experimented with making boats and barges out of concrete. Like the USS Quartz was completely made out of concrete. And then later, after they determined that the barges sucked, the US Navy took 3 of them, spent $1 million on each, retrofitted it into an ice cream factory. And not only is this the biggest logistical flex of all time, it very well may be the biggest morale-changing factor ever. I mean, think about this. It is 1945, and these guys are eating a frozen dairy treat 2,000 miles from home, and the enemy is literally 15 miles from home, and they can't get food. Do you have any idea what effect it would have on your morale if you were the bad guy in World War II, and you haven't eaten in 3 days, but it's okay because you have a superior warrior culture, and your team's gonna pull through, and you're gonna win because go team, you guys got this. And then the Americans come over the hill with flamethrowers and fucking ice cream cones. Maybe, just maybe,
He fucking had ice cream cone. Wait a minute.
come over the hill with
He has a flamethrower and look at that cheap ice cream cone. This is not just something he's making up, like, okay, flamethrower ice cream. No, it's literally, have a look at that. He has flamethrower and ice cream. Cold and hot shit, just basically a few inches away from each other. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. Like, god damn. Imagine like German, like, oh my god, can I just get some loaf of, not loaf of, just bread, right? Simple bread. Can I just get a bread? I'm hungry. And you see in the oven, like, they are like breaking away the ice cream, like Rocky Road, and then just like enjoying ice cream. Dessert. This is just awesome.
flamethrowers and fucking ice cream cones. Maybe, just maybe, you're on the wrong side of this argument. That's like the Star-Spangled Darth Vader, okay? Come to the red, white, and blue side, we've got fucking ice cream. So in conclusion, booze and ice cream are on the same level of awesome. And next time you go out to a restaurant, you see that little old man with the black hat on the front that says he's a veteran eating ice cream out of a little dish for dessert. You know what's up. Thanks for watching. Best way to support the channel is go buy some merch at thefatelectrician.com. Quack bang, out.
Anything more? There's 10 seconds left, maybe. Nope. Ice cream thing is just fucking awesome. I love it. I love it. I mean, I kind of knew that, right? Like, I don't know why I'm surprised that. I'm pretty sure I heard of it in some of the video that because of the ban on booze, they'll start to eat ice cream. And I do realize ice cream would have effect on your brain. Basically, there's a reason why sugar can be like, really addictive, right? So I don't know. But this is just like, I don't know. I think Germans just saw like, oh, look at that, they're eating ice cream. Let's just pop in all the methamphetamine pills that they had or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, that is also surprising to me. Like, I would understand that people would swap out alcohol with some drugs or something. Oh, alcohol's, banned or something. Screw it, I'll just find some drugs. Ice cream? I don't know. This is actually better, right? This could have gone really bad. Like, oh, cocaine. You don't have beer? I guess I'm going to do cocaine. That would have turned out really bad. Ice cream, like, yeah, they have good morale. Just some cells drop around me. I'm basically cell shock, PTSD right now. I'm panicking. Oh, here's an ice cream. Eat it. You'll feel good. And they actually fucking do. Oh, this is better. I'll just eat ice cream every time. I'm traumatized. Well, that was weaponizing ice cream World War II. Makes sense. My channel, The Fat Nutrition. If you like my reaction, do follow and subscribe. And yeah, I guess I'll do tomorrow like McNeese video, right? There's another video left. Yeah. All right. I guess I'll see you next time.